Okay. Hi, this is Chuck McCall, and I'm in this room with our Children at Risk staff. And we're making plans for the new year. And actually, we're just talking about one ministry right now. We haven't got to the Children at Risk proper yet. But we've been talking about a ministry we've been doing for several years to a slum area and a garbage dump area in Phnom Penh. Honestly, the garbage dump area is very popular. There's a lot of people doing ministry out there, and the city moved the garbage dump far, far away, but there's still a lot of people living around that area. This is Pastor Viet Mien, and Viet Mien has been the children's pastor of the Phnom Penh Church, and he's now the director of Children at Risk. This is Maxwell Pat, and he takes care of all of the details of children's information. And this is Tong up there, and she does all of the massive financial details. She's amazing. And back in the very back is Makara, Mr. Kim Makara. Wade Makara, yeah. And so Makara is the one that has been doing the dump ministry, which is what we're talking about right now, and the slum ministry. There's actually 3 different locations, and there's a budget, we think about $40,000 for the budget per year. And it's incredible, just to be honest with you, as we're talking here, and I'm asking more and more questions. The slum is one block. It's one block in the city of Phnom Penh, one block of filth. It's muddy, it's dusty, there's drug users, it's an alley. It's not a street, it's an alley that you walk down. You can't hardly even get a bicycle or a motorcycle down it. It's so narrow. And it is just it's a pit, and there's no future there for the children. There's about 100 children that just live in that area. And there's other people doing ministry there. There's other Christian organizations and Christian churches that are doing ministry there. But as I ask, we're evaluating, so I'm asking, so why are we doing ministry there? We're doing ministry there because we're making a difference. That we have sponsorship for about a dozen of these children to go to New Life School. We sponsor about 17 more of the children who are to study English. They're actually sponsored to go to a public school by another non-Christian organization, and so we sponsor them to study English. And then we have 3 cell groups, and we're teaching them the Word of God. Our focus is to make these children, these young people, many of them are teenagers. They're not just small children of 3, 4, and 5 years old, but many of them are teenagers. Almost all of them, there's about 20 or so that are ones that are attached to us, and they will come to church on Sunday. They're involved in multiple small groups with us throughout the month. And as we're talking here, I'm just telling you that I asked the question, if we weren't there, what would happen to the children? If we weren't there, there might be another organization that comes in, and they come in and they give out food, they do medical treatment, and one-off. They do a lot of one-off activity. But there's nobody except for us in this non-Christian organization that are sponsoring children to go to school. And this is what will break the poverty cycle and the at-risk cycle for these children. And so it's exciting, and honestly, I just had to fight back the tears as I thought about what we have been doing already and what we're continuing to do, is sponsoring these children to go to primary school, to continue on through high school, and then to continue on through university. Once they get out of high school, they move into one of our next step houses, one of our men's or women's dormitories. We have about 11 of them in the city, and they're in a safe environment. Makara was saying that being in the environment, the slum environment, what we discovered, we've been doing this for several years with this group, is that we would take them out, bring them to church, but they would go back to the same environment. And that same environment, there's gambling, there's drugs, there's prostitution, negativity, and it's not a good environment. And so by going to New Life School for 7 hours a day, for coming to church on Sunday, for doing Bible studies on Saturday, 7 days a week, we have influence in their lives. And so once they graduate from high school, then we invite them to come and stay in one of our next step houses, which is a totally Christian, healthy environment. This will bring about a difference in Cambodia. This will help in a small way. I said that we can't help everybody in Cambodia. Unfortunately, we can't help everybody. But we can help these 20 kids, and we can help their brothers and sisters that are coming along. And so I'm so thrilled to work with this group of volunteers. Some of them are volunteers, missionaries. Pia is a missionary, and to invest themselves and to make an investment in the lives of these children. And so I just had to put this up for everybody in the world to watch this. It's a great thing that we're doing, and we invite you to partnership. If you want to invest in this, we have a very clear plan, like we do in most everything that we do. And so I'm just going to put you guys on YouTube so the world can see you, and so that you can get the credit for the good things that you're doing.